Hello and welcome. I'm Brad. I'm Sweaty. That's Si. He's Mikeless. And this pretty much sums up our channel right now. We're still trying to work out the kinks, but we hope you enjoy it. Anything you want to add, Si?
Cue the montage.
My God, what a goal!
Hello, welcome back to another Leeds United post-match preview. Today we are joined by some special guests, and here we have Alex. You want to introduce yourself or give yourself a wave to the camera?
I am Alex. I'm a Leeds fan as well, like these two boys.
There he is, showing off his fancy watch, and we've got James Johnson here as well with the Leeds United top on, showing true passion for the team that are playing tomorrow in a big game, second versus third. First of all, first question, how do you think the lads did against Cardiff, performance-wise? Obviously, disappointing result. Thought we might have got something out of the game. What do you think?
You going to go first, JJ? Take it, Bean. I'll go. I thought it was typical Leeds. I actually thought we didn't play badly. It was the last ball, the finishing touch every time. And I know we say it every time. We watch them play this season. Now we're just not sticking it in the net enough. But it's not something I'd be too disheartened of. If we don't get the result tomorrow, that's when I'll start worrying. But Cardiff are a good team, clinical on the break, as they showed when they're under ball as well. I won't be too disheartened. Thought Bamford had a bit of a shocker, but other than that, I don't think we need to start worrying just yet.
I love it. How about you, JJ?
Yeah, I'd agree with everything that Alex said, but I think more blame has to be put on Bamford. I think we made chances, and he saved one off the line in the first half, I think. He saved Harrison's shot off the line. And I just don't think... It just doesn't look like he's going to score a goal. Like, he doesn't even make half chances. Like, he just misses everything.
Yeah, he just
no confidence in him.
Yeah.
No confidence in him.
Yeah, so on the Bamford topic then, we're pretty limited at the minute for strikers, aren't we? I mean, Augustine's unfortunately injured as well. We don't really have any options. Do you take like the Guardiola approach, maybe stick another winger there, try and play someone else up front, or do you stick with Bamford and just hope that he'll either set a goal for somebody else or perhaps even get a goal for himself eventually?
Well, I personally think that the lack of options up front is one of the weaknesses of Bielsa. I love Bielsa. I think he's done a lot for Leeds, but he does play with a very small squad, which you can't do in the Championship, I don't think, anyway. So I think that's probably the first issue, lack of options and over-reliance on Bamford. But then again, it's impossible to say, really, whether he should put a winger in there or not. Because Bamford, to be fair to him, he does press quite well. His link-up play is all right. It's just, we just need someone in behind him, really. Like, that's probably why we miss Pablo Hernandez. Someone in behind Bamford who's going to get the goals.
Yeah, I mean, Bielsa's all about the wingers, he's always gone for wingers in the transfer market. I've seen last few years, Jack Harrison, Helder Costa. He does like a winger, doesn't he? What do you think, though, Alex? Do you think Patrick Bamford should remain up front, or should he experiment and potentially try someone out of position up front?
I think it's a difficult one because Bamford, as much as stick as we give him for not putting in the back of the net, I do like his link-up play, and he does always seem to. So it was awful at the weekend. Let's not beat around the bush, but that's when he tends to, I think, come back. I think it was after the Cardiff game last time when we drew 3-3, ended up getting a brace game after.
He did, I can't remember.
Yeah. So I do think it'll be typical. We'll bench him now I reckon he could make an impact. Especially linking him up, because Fulham aren't going to be a sort of an easy team to just lump the ball in the box, which when we try to do that, it's not the most effective in strategies, and I know it frustrates me seeing Jack Harrison put about 20 crosses in a game.
Yeah, exactly. Or he hits the post.
Yeah.
Is it the post or bar? I think 7 or 8 times, hasn't he, as well this season?
It's a championship record, I think.
Is it? It doesn't surprise me. He'll hit double digits by the end of it, won't he? I mean, last time we played Fulham, though, we obviously had Nketiah. At half-time, we were losing, weren't we? 1-0, I believe, after a penalty, which they didn't deserve. And Bielsa did experiment. He did try 3-5-2, I think it was. He did try Nketiah and Bamford up front. It didn't really work out too well, mainly because we were lacking in the midfield department. I think it went 3-4-3 actually, didn't it? 3-4-3. So Bielsa's play is all about the midfield and wingers for the most part, and he likes a striker that obviously can hold up the ball. So as much as I struggle with Bamford up front, mainly because of his finishing, he does do a good job for the team. It's just we need the wingers as well to chip in as much as they're trying. We need Harrison to not hit the post anymore. And we need Costa as well to try a few more shots. He doesn't really have enough efforts. You know, comparing to Harrison, he doesn't seem to have as many shots on target as Harrison. He doesn't really try that many shots either.
He's soft on the ball, is Costa. He gets pushed off the ball too easily. Whereas Jack Harrison's a bit more of a scrapper. Costa just loses possession so easily.
Well, Jack Harrison's ability, his quick thinking has got a bit better as well. He tends to, like last year, he keep cutting back and forth, up and down the touchline. Now he actually tries to ping the ball in a bit more, doesn't he? So obviously we're seeing the progression of Jack Harrison this year. But let's get the thoughts of another guest that has just arrived into the chat, Mr. Ketan Darney.
Oh, yes, Ketan.
He's joining now. Here he is. And this is the winner of the last debate as well that we previously did in another video. Also wearing his Leeds top. He's got his away top on. Shame it is a home game, but he obviously thinks Leeds are playing away. So, we were just talking, Kate, about Patrick Bamford. Do you feel as though Bielsa should experiment? Should he take Bamford off and potentially try somebody and use them out of position and put them up front? Or do we keep our beloved Patrick Bamford up front and keep the faith?
Patrick Bamford, get him on bench. Tyler Roberts up top. Pablo Hernandez back in the mixer in the middle. Job done.
We can't argue against someone that wins the debate.
What's that Tyler Roberts saying?
Tyler Roberts up top, goals, mate.
He should be, shouldn't he? That's a good shout, actually. Because when we had injuries last season, he came on, didn't he? He did okay for us. And he's improved this year. It's just a shame about his injuries. But I have a quick shout out as well. We do have a good friend of ours called James Downey, who is doing a bit of a joint effort at the minute, running a lot of miles a month for the Stephen Lawrence Charitable Trust and Calm. So it's charities based on the disadvantaged kids as well. So it just helps them with their futures as well. So their aim is to raise £8,000 in 2 months, and they're doing a real good job at the minute. They have so far raised £3,000. So every little bit helps. So if you could click on the link here, which you'll see, it will be edited in. You'll see the link. And if you'd like to just have a little small donation, it does help. But we'll move back onto the Leeds United topic now. And in terms of Fulham, what do you think of Fulham this season? In terms of the team and obviously Mitrovic, are Fulham a one-man team? That's my question to you, Alex. We'll go to you first.
I think it'd be easy to say the one-man team because he's dragging them a bit with the goals, but I don't think it's that simple. Then someone has to put the ball on his foot because he's not exactly the most skillful or anything like that. He's scoring a lot of goals inside the box, 1 touch, 2 touch max. So I think players like Kearney and stuff like that still have quite a big influence on that team.
Yeah, there was a good comparison I saw about Kearney comparing to Klitsch. Kearney has got a few more assists and goals compared to Klitsch from what I saw as well. And Klitsch has played 2 more games. Klitsch obviously hasn't quite had the effect he had last season. Still doing well, but obviously we had a Tom Kearney there and a better finisher up front would be on 100 points by now. Probably won't we, to be fair. What do you think, JJ? What do you think of Fulham?
I kind of disagree with you a little bit. I think Klitsch and Phillips are the first 2 names on team sheet.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I think they're really class. Yeah. I'm just saying he's not quite hit the heights of last season. He's still doing really well, but compared to last season, we had high expectations. So if you didn't hit them,
he starts off well early. He scores goals early in the season, and then he fades away a bit. he just gets a bit too carried away with scrapping a bit, which I kind of liked. To be fair.
Yeah. It's the Polish within him. About you, Ketan?
I mean, yeah, like Jed was saying there, like, yeah, it's easy to say Mitrovic, this and that, but someone has to supply him. But at the end of the day, look, the man's got nearly, I think, what was it, 48% of their goals.
Yeah.
And you saw, I'm sure like most of you watched their game last week against Brentford. He barely touched the ball and Fulham created next to nothing apart from an offside goal. So the way I look at it is, you look at that triangle of Phillips, Ben White and Cooper, you cut that supply off to Mitrovic and I can't see anything but a Leeds win.
Hopefully no more diving this time as well. That would probably help. So better refereeing, shall we say. That seems to be headline the season for Leeds as well, as some of the refereeing. Been pretty shocking. So, again, you kind of touched on Pablo before. Obviously, we were lacking maybe a bit of that spark and that creativity at the final third. Do you think Pablo is the answer to that? Do you think Pablo is a massive miss for us at the minute?
Yeah, it's like, I'm sure like you, like watching the game last week against Cardiff, you just needed a Pablo on that pitch, you know, apart from, because all the time we were looking like something was happening was going down line, giving it to Harrison or Costa and hoping they're putting a good ball. But when you have that Pablo in the middle, he's the one who can pick them through balls and then disguise reverse passes. And yeah, as much as I love Click and Tyler Roberts, they're not Pablo. And so hopefully he'll be fit and ready to go tomorrow, and we'll have some more, we'll be more options, more diverse going forward.
He's a special player for us. He has been for the last few years on his good old Pablo. Always chips in with double digits of goals in terms of created chances and goals scored as well. He always gets on the score sheet a few times. So that being said, what do you think of the score is going to be tomorrow? So what's your score prediction, Alex? And who do you think is going to score, if any, goals at all?
I think we're going to win 3-1, and I think Bamford's going to get 2.
Oh, love it. Bamford to get 2. Confidence is there. How about you, JJ?
A couple more weeks in the team.
I reckon 2-1 Leeds, and I can see us being under the cosh for the last 10 minutes, just defending deep.
Do you?
Scrapping it out. Klitsch takes a tactical yellow card in the last 10 minutes to slow the game down.
Love that.
Yeah, Klitsch house. Yeah, I mean, it's weird because it's like most teams that we've seen come to Ellen Road this season, you've seen like the first at least 10 minutes or 10, 15 minutes, it's just all hands on deck, everyone behind the ball and try and quieten the crowd. Well, that's out of the equation already now. So
about 15,000 cardboard cutouts. Well, actually 14,999 if you take Osama out now.
It's no longer going to be an explosive atmosphere, is it? So it'd be interesting. But see, on the plus side, though, the other way you look at it is that might help Fulham be more confident and try play a bit more expansive, which kind of favours us a bit more. More gaps to open, and it's easier to break down teams that try attack you than it is when there's 4, like 2 banks of 4 kind of thing. So I think we'll win, but I think it'll be a tough one. I think I'm going to go 1-0. I think it's going to be a tight one.
Oh yeah, goal scorer.
Goal scorer Ben White.
Really? Right. Interesting. Is that from a free kick, do you reckon, or a corner set piece?
I know Calvin's been on Burnley saying they got a new free kick tactic.
Right, well, it'll be interesting to see if if you've got any inside knowledge there. JJ, you didn't give your goal scorers actually. For you 2-1.
Goal scorer. I said 2-1, didn't I?
Yeah.
Bamford.
I reckon Bamford for 1 and Luke Ayling at the back post for the other. Because he was on a couple of times against Reading. He was on a couple of times on that back post when he comes running in. If Harrison can just find him with a good ball, a back Ayling, I think he's good.
Yeah, he's got chipped in this season on the Ayling. And I'm going to join you, JJ, with your prediction of 2-1. Different goal scorers, mind you. Going to go with Jack Harrison. I reckon he's going to hit the post or the woodwork, but it's going to bounce in straight off the woodwork this time. And I reckon I'm going to go with Klitsch I reckon he's going to end his duck. He's going to bang one from the edge of the area. He's going to bang it top right corner. And he's going to smash it in for a beautiful 2-1 victory. I reckon... I think if you base it off of the last game at Fulham at Craven Cottage, I think that we will obviously have the possession. I think we'll be on top of them. I do think Fulham will struggle. I said this about Cardiff. I do think Fulham will struggle with the ball because they're not used to defending deep. They usually have a lot of possession, so I don't think they'll be used to it. So I think we will go on to win 2. We'll be 2-0 up. Mitrovic, unfortunately, will get a goal at some point. He always finds a bit of space, and I reckon he will do it against us. 2-1's my final prediction there. So thank you very much, you three, for joining, and late joiner Ketan as well. We appreciate the little bit of input for joining us for half the video. JJ, you can go enjoy your pizza now if you like. I can see you're starving, Marvin, just like us lot. And Alex, you're down for a few bevs tonight, aren't you? Couple of cheers on the house there as well for Patrick Bamford. Hopefully he'll score a brace. Maybe slide into his DMs as well with a video of you chasing him to a couple of goals. And he might bang a few in for us. So thank you, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching our video. If you want to look professional and act like it too, just see me and where I got this shirt.
And you can pay him absolutely nothing for some free advice on that to look professional.
I don't know how to get you an iron, but I can get you a shirt. That's the main thing.
It comes creased as well, all creased up just for your liking.
Exactly. We've got to keep it personal, just like our videos. And if you like them, like you like this shirt, don't forget...
Then please, Rose Brad.
Yep.
Oh, that as well. See you in the next one.
See you in the next one. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.